Hi everyone, and welcome. Think about what you're wearing right now, or the blanket on your bed. We're surrounded by textiles every day. But when does simple fabric become something more? When does it become art? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of textile art. Simply put, this involves creating objects using fibers from plants, animals, or even synthetics. Techniques like weaving, dyeing, embroidery, and applique transform these fibers into pieces that can be functional, decorative, or deeply expressive. Our focus today is right here in the Philippines, an archipelago brimming with incredible textile traditions. We'll explore why these textiles are so much more than just cloth. They are threads of identity, carrying centuries of history, culture, and artistry. Why do textiles matter so much here? Well, their roots run deep. Long before the Spanish arrived, various communities across the islands were already mastering complex weaving and dyeing techniques. Textiles weren't just for clothing. They were essential for rituals, from birth to death, indicated social standing, and were even traded as valuable goods. Think of these textiles as living documents. The patterns, colors, and motifs often tell stories. They can represent myths, community beliefs, the natural world, or important historical events. Looking closely at a piece of traditional cloth can be like reading a chapter of our ancestors' lives. Making these textiles requires immense skill and indigenous knowledge about the environment to source the right materials, and intricate techniques passed down, often from mother to daughter, through generations. This is a living heritage. The materials themselves are special. Many traditional Philippine textiles utilize fibers unique to our environment. Key examples include abaca, also known as Manila hemp, a strong fiber from a relative of the banana plant; piña, an incredibly fine and delicate fiber scraped from pineapple leaves; and native cotton varieties. Now, let's journey through some specific examples. The Philippine geography means different regions developed unique styles. We'll start in the highlands of northern Luzon, in the Cordillera region, home to the Ifugao people. The Ifugao are renowned for their ikat weaving. Ikat is a complex resist dyeing technique where threads are tied and dyed before being woven. This creates intricate, often geometric patterns. You might see diamonds, stylized human figures, or animal motifs. They traditionally use the backstrap loom, a simple yet versatile tool tied around the weaver's waist. These textiles are used for clothing, blankets, and hold significant roles in community rituals and social status. Moving to the lowlands of northwest Luzon, we find the Ilocos region, famous for its inabel weave. Ilocano weavers often use cotton and sometimes a different type of loom, the pedal loom, which shows some Spanish influence. Inabel is known for its durability and striking geometric patterns. Look out for kusakos, designs often depicting stars or whirlpools, and especially binakol, these incredible optical patterns, often resembling whirlpools or dizzying grids, were traditionally believed to confuse and ward off evil spirits. These make for sturdy blankets and clothing. Let's travel south to the Visayas, specifically the province of Aklan, the home of the exquisite piña fabric. Piña is truly remarkable. It's derived from the fibers of pineapple leaves, requiring a painstaking process of scraping, washing, drying, and knotting the fine filaments. The resulting fabric is incredibly lightweight, sheer, and has a beautiful luster. Piña is often adorned with intricate hand embroidery called collado, creating delicate openwork patterns. It's considered a luxury fabric, famously used for the barong Tagalog, our national formal attire for men, and elegant saya or skirts for women. Finally, we journey to Mindanao, to the highlands of South Cotabato, home to the Taboli people and their sacred Tanalac cloth. Tanalac is woven from abaca fibers using a complex ikat dyeing process, similar to the Ifugao but with distinct designs and significance. What makes Tanalac unique is its spiritual dimension. Taboli weavers, often called dream weavers, are believed to receive the intricate patterns in their dreams, guided by the spirit Fu Dalu. These designs, typically in black, red, and the natural color of the abaca, are deeply connected to Taboli cosmology, myths, and the natural world. Tanalak is highly valued and used in significant life events and ceremonies. These incredible traditions aren't just relics of the past. They are alive today. We see Philippine textiles being celebrated and reimagined by contemporary fashion designers, incorporated into stunning art installations, and finding new life in modern homes. However, these traditions face challenges. The meticulous, time-consuming process struggles to compete with mass-produced goods. Fewer young people are learning the craft, and sometimes environmental changes impact the availability of raw materials. That's why preservation efforts are so crucial. Cultural institutions, designers committed to ethical sourcing, social enterprises working directly with communities, and even conscious consumers like us play a role. By appreciating the skill involved and supporting authentic, handmade textiles, we help ensure these threads of identity continue to be woven for generations to come. The next time you encounter a piece of clothing, a blanket, or decor, especially something handmade, I encourage you to look a little closer. Think about the hands that made it, the materials it came from, and the stories it might hold. There's a whole world woven into the fabric. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Philippine textile art. I hope it sparks your curiosity to learn even more. See you in the next lecture.